Hey, it's Jude, and today we're going to make a snare using brass wire as a bush class challenge. Thanks for joining me. This is a pretty simple challenge, but I thought I'd quickly try to do it today while the weather is nice. I am in my backyard. Was out walking around, but it's kind of crowded out there in the parks and stuff where I normally film. My EDC has been changing quite a bit lately. I've been carrying this Leatherman rebar as part of my EDC on my belt pretty much every day. And very handy to have, especially if I have to cut wires and things like that. So you can decide if you want to keep it as a single wire or do something else with it. I'm going to twist it so it's a little bit stronger and would be able to catch game a little more successfully. So take my toggle and just start twisting. Now ideally you have something bracing this other end, but you know, this is working just fine. So I've got my twisted wire. It's now half the length that it originally was, but that's okay because this is probably for catching something like a squirrel or maybe a rabbit. And so all I need to do is get rid of this toggle. So I've got a little loop. This is something we learned about in survival training. It's like a snare knot or something like that. Basically the idea here is you've made a loop. I don't know if you can see that loop. Okay, so you've made a loop and you're going to twist that loop into a figure 8 like that, and then twist that figure 8 or over top of itself like that, and you run your tag end through. Now the benefit of this type of knot is that it constricts on itself, so when an animal gets its head caught in here, it'll yank away. You know, it's freaking out. And as it does that, the constrictor knot will tighten on itself and lock on itself so that there's no way that the animal can unlock or loosen it up. The downside to just doing a regular loop is that it does have a tendency to open up after a while. So this is a simple snare that you could stick on a branch or something on a tree towards the base of the tree to catch a squirrel or something like that. So there it is, my submission for the Bush Class Challenge, making a simple snare. Thanks for watching.